The May 2016 undergraduate commencement exercises are now convened. I'm Harvey Perlman, Chancellor of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Commencement is an event of great importance and a day full of warmth and emotion for all of us present and watching live on the webcast. Yesterday, we held graduate commencement exercises for our doctoral and master's students. Today, there are 1,762 undergraduate degrees to be conferred. Each represents a story in its own right. When you entered this university as a freshman, you were standing on the edge of an unwritten adventure. Your time here has created a new chapter in your life story. Today is about celebrating your achievements and also about the possibilities for the future. Our graduates today represent all 50 states, 45 countries, signifying the diversity and global perspective of our graduating class. I want to welcome all of the graduates, their families, and friends to these commencement exercises. Now please rise if you are able, as Jeremy Brown, a candidate for a Bachelor of Music degree, will sing the national anthem. Please direct your attention to the flag. Pursuant to an act of Congress, those who have served in the military may salute even though not in uniform. The colors will be presented by the Joint Services of the UNL ROTC.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. To open today's ceremony, please welcome Dr. David Woodman, who is representing the Faculty Senate of the University, followed by Mr. Spencer Hartman, President of the Association of Students of the University of Nebraska and your student regent.
Good morning. On behalf of the faculty of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, I would like to welcome the parents, family, and friends to this celebration. Most of all, I would like to welcome and congratulate all the graduates. You have succeeded. 4 or more years ago, you probably entered this institution with the finest of motives, thinking just like Nelson Mandela did, that education could be used to change the world. After your first few classes, your goals may have changed. The aspiring engineer became the accomplished singer, and the high schooler who poured her passions into poetry will now enter medical school. You changed. So now the ACE requirements have long since been met, even that pesky ACE 10. The last grades from this semester have been successfully recorded, and a few have probably borrowed a library book in the past. You have now returned it, I hope. All that remains is the walk across this stage to get your degree. This is a significant and proud day for you and your families, and your celebrations will soon begin. Likewise, today I will also celebrate the graduation of my son from UNL, and I can therefore more completely, perhaps even doubly, enjoy this occasion. For some of you, this may be your last formal association with the university. You will take the first steps into your future, confident that your education at the University of Nebraska will provide the tools, the training, and the knowledge necessary for you to be successful in whatever career you choose. For others, your degree will be a stepping stone, leading to other educational achievements. Be assured that your time at the University of Nebraska will serve you well. You will also have all the tools necessary to meet those new academic challenges. Lastly, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the contributions of Chancellor Harvey Perlman at this, perhaps, last formal duty as the Chancellor of UNL. Many changes have taken place during his leaderships. Perhaps the most significant of all was UNL's entry into the Big Ten. While most may be familiar with the athletic reputation of the Big Ten, the implications are far more significant academically. The Big Ten is an academic powerhouse and sets new and bigger academic standards for Nebraska, and our students benefit significantly from this membership. For this, I thank the Chancellor on behalf of the faculty. In conclusion, on behalf of the faculty, I once again congratulate you on what you have achieved and wish you a lifetime of joy and accomplishment. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Spencer Hartman, and I have the privilege of serving you all as your student body president and student regent. We gather here today to celebrate the culmination of your undergraduate experience at the University of Nebraska. I am confident that each of you, our newest graduates, will go forth from this university prepared for lives of dedicated service to your communities and to others. Each of you are about to embark on an extraordinary journey. You've spent the last few years here on campus, many of you for 4 years, some of you for more, others for less. You've been involved in countless different clubs and organizations. You've explored different majors and taken a multitude of unique classes. You've all come from distinctly different backgrounds and enjoyed a wealth of unique experiences. But as you leave here today, you all have one thing in common. That is, you will be alumni of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. As you embark on this next journey, I want to share with you one of my favorite quotes from Pope Benedict XVI, who said, "The world offers you comfort, but you were not made for comfort. You were made for greatness." I believe that each and every one of you has greatness inside of you. We can all choose to be comfortable, to take the easy path. But if we truly want to make a difference, we must move on from what we can obtain cheaply and seek out those things which will cost much. For it is those things that will make the most difference and improve the quality of life for those around us most significantly. In the words of Fernando Flores, great work is done by those who are not afraid to be great. On behalf of your peers here at UNL, my most sincere congratulations to each of you, and best of luck on the next piece of your journey. Go be difference makers. Thank you.
Thank you. I will now introduce members of the University administration joining me on the stage. Some members will be introduced now, others later in the ceremony. Please hold your applause until these introductions have been made. As I introduce you, please rise. Dr. Hank Bounds, President of the University of Nebraska. Member of the Board of Regents, Tim Clare. Dr. Susan Fritz, Executive Vice President and Provost. Dr. Lance Perez, Dean of Graduate Studies. Dr. Ronnie Green, Chancellor-elect. Dr. Prem Paul, Vice Chancellor for Research and Economic Development. Dr. Juan Franco, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Christine Jackson, Vice Chancellor for Business and Finance. Mark Askren, Vice Chancellor for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer. Sean Eichhorst, Director of Athletics. Michelle Waite, Assistant to the Chancellor for Community Relations. Dr. Archie Clutter, Dean and Director of the Agricultural Research Division. Dr. Amy Goodburn, Interim Dean of Academic Services and Enrollment Management and Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Dr. Meg Lauerman, Director of University Communications. Dr. William Nunez, Associate to the Chancellor. Shelley Zaborowski, Executive Director of the Nebraska Alumni Association. Dr. William Miller, President of the Alumni Board. Please join me in recognizing these individuals. Next, please welcome members of the Commencement and Honors Committee on the stage who will assist in distributing the diplomas. Please rise as I introduce you. Dr. George Meyer, Professor of Biological Systems Engineering. Dr. Scott Fuse, Professor of Economics. Dr. Jeffrey Rudy, Associate Professor of Practice, Director of Athletic Training Education. Please welcome these individuals. The university faculty form the heart of this great university. We are deeply grateful to them for their time and efforts in helping our students reach their educational goals. Throughout the arena, you will see university marshals dressed in red robes assisting with the ceremony today. They are faculty volunteers led by our head marshal, Dr. Robert Gorman, Associate Professor of Classics and Religious Studies. Will all members of the faculty throughout the arena and on the stage please stand and be recognized. Seldom does a person accomplish something as important and as challenging as an academic degree without the support of other people. Those of you who have provided such support share in the limelight of this occasion, so that the graduates and those of us associated with the university can offer our thanks. Would all of the relatives and friends of the graduates please stand and be recognized? Now, please welcome Regent Tim Clare to bring greetings from the Board of Regents, followed by University of Nebraska President Hank Bounds.
Good morning. Some of you are probably too young to know this, but I promise you your parents will recognize this quote or this expression, but this is truly a Kodak moment. On behalf of Regent Spencer Hartman and all of our colleagues on the Board of Regents, we want to extend our sincere congratulations to the graduates today. You should all be very proud of what you have accomplished here at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. President Abraham Lincoln said, "I prepare myself as someday my chance will come." You worked hard, you prepared yourself, you persevered, and you earned your degree. And now your chance has come. You are now in an excellent position to begin successful careers, improve the quality of life for your families, and give back to the communities in which you will live and work. I commend each of you for making the very wise decision to pursue higher education so that you can have your chance, and your chance will come. I am confident this decision will pay off for the rest of your lives, no matter which direction you choose. On behalf of the board, we hope that today is a day that you celebrate and reflect on what you've accomplished, but also you appreciate what you've accomplished. Appreciation is the word I want to spend just a minute on. I think you need to appreciate also during this day family and friends and those loved ones who supported you in your journey. I'm the proud parent of college students myself. My wife and I have one graduating here today. We have two that remain in undergrad and one in graduate school. And Chancellor Perlman has, for the last several years, thanked me for what I've done for his enrollment goals. In fact, back in the back, Dean Waller said, "Thank you for your business." And I can tell you a little bit about tuition as well. But the Clare household is empty, and so Chancellor-elect Green, we're not going to be able to add much to your tuition or your enrollment goals. But I would suggest to you that you appreciate the family members and others who have helped you along your journey. Their support, their guidance, their encouragement is tremendously valuable in shaping your life and helping you all the way to today and into the future. Finally, I would suggest from an appreciation standpoint that you appreciate the great faculty who helped you, served as a mentor, an advisor, a role model to you during your days here at UNL. So take time today to appreciate these things and many other things that helped you get to this day. The University of Nebraska-Lincoln is a wonderful institution within the University of Nebraska system, and the achievements of the students and faculty in important areas like agriculture, national security, early childhood, and rural development, to name a few, continue to put this campus on the map globally. We believe that the ambitious goals and objectives set forth by Chancellor Perlman and Chancellor-elect Green will put the university in even a stronger position to meet the workforce needs in Nebraska and beyond. I could not be more excited for the future of UNL and for the opportunities that await the next generation of students. It is my hope that each of you leaves here today feeling well prepared for whatever challenge awaits you next. Some of you are about to begin your careers. Some of you may not be finished with school yet. Some may work for a family enterprise or start your own business someday. Some will raise families or travel or come up with that innovative idea that revitalizes a community. These and countless other opportunities are available to you because, in the words of Warren Buffett, also a University of Nebraska graduate, you have invested in yourself, you've worked hard, and you've earned that college degree. I am confident that you will look back and reaffirm that the University of Nebraska-Lincoln was the right choice for you. Congratulations, and I wish you nothing but success in the future. Thank you.
Well, good morning. Thank you, Chancellor Perlman. Thanks to Regent Clare. Thanks, Regent Clare, for your investment. Regent Hartman, and thanks to Regent Hartman and my colleagues who are offering greetings this afternoon. For me, there's really no time like commencement. The opportunity to see our students walk across the stage, the look of pride on their faces, the cheers of family and friends and professors, the knowledge that they are about to begin a new chapter in their lives. Each of you has a story that has led you to this day. No doubt your story involves lots of hard work, some highs and lows, some difficult choices, long-lasting friendships, and I hope many memories that you will cherish for a lifetime. You leave here today with new skills and knowledge that you have learned in the classroom, but I hope that you've learned or you've gained other important knowledge as well. I hope your time at UNL has taught you to think critically, to be passionate about what you're doing, to treat others with kindness, to be humble, and to be curious about the world around you. I hope you've learned that you should never stop learning. And I hope that you've learned to dream big, for after all, that is exactly what a University of Nebraska education does for you. It helps you to learn to dream big. Congratulations to the newest class of UNL alumni on all of your accomplishments. I am proud of each of you, and I am thankful to the family members, friends, faculty, and staff mentors, and others whose support and guidance along the way has helped you to reach this point. Whatever the next phase in your journey may be, a job, travel, additional schooling, or something else, I wish you the very best. Thank you for choosing the University of Nebraska, and congratulations.
The Commencement Committee asked that I give the commencement address this year. I'm sure this was not a judgment that I was a better choice than the other candidates, but rather because in some ways I too am graduating today. This is your last day as an undergraduate, and it's my last day as Chancellor. There, the similarity between us ends. You are, for the most part, at the beginning of your careers. There are grand opportunities, significant challenges, and no doubt uncertainties ahead for you. For me, I can pretty much see the full trajectory of my life. There may still be surprises, but at my age, they're far less likely. I suspect I will be disappointed respecting at least 2 items that are still on my bucket list: playing the banjo at the Grand Ole Opry, making the winning basket at the Final Four. Given this context, I suspect you await, more with dread than anticipation, the advice you expect me to lavish upon you based on the wisdom of my years. You can relax. If I did that, it would be a waste of time. First, you would not remember the advice I gave. And second, I can imagine that after living through pearls of knowledge, you'd be pretty skeptical of any advice I'd give you. YOLO. But a commencement requires a commencement speech. So we get to share these few minutes. I'm obliged to speak. You are obliged to sit there. Listening is optional. I suppose most people would think I've had a successful career. Certainly those who knew me when I graduated from the university would concur that I far exceeded any contemporary expectations. Indeed, staying out of jail would have exceeded their expectations. So how did I travel the road that brings me here today? First, as Warren Buffett would say, I won the ovarian lottery. I was born to parents who resided in the United States because their parents took a leap of faith to set out as immigrants to find a better life, that they landed in this country, that they avoided the pogroms and purges that would have prevented their progeny, that they found their way to Nebraska, that they overcame the language barrier, the cultural barrier, and the absence of resources, has always to me seemed a remarkable and largely unfathomable story. I was also born to parents who could see no other future for their children than to go to the university. I am told that from the age of 4, I would tell people I was going to the university. Little did they or I realize once here, I would never leave. I'm grateful that my parents both lived long enough to see me become chancellor. I was fortunate to receive 2 degrees from the university, and they have allowed me to pursue my career with all of its curvy roads and turns, but they have also allowed me to compete successfully against others who held degrees from more prominent places. I also grew up in Nebraska, a place that had high expectations for hard work and a culture that allowed children just enough rope so they could make their own mistakes to learn and recover from. Second, I was extraordinarily lucky. What continues to amaze me is the randomness of those events that bring you into another person's orbit so that the gravity of their being can bend the trajectory of your own life. I married the right woman, one who rescued me just in time by demonstrating by her own behavior that it was okay for an undergraduate to buy the textbooks and to read them, and who was willing to support my career and maintain her own independence from it. I interacted with accomplished individuals who, for reasons known only to themselves, mentored me throughout my career. And I've had students and colleagues who have interacted with me in classrooms and elsewhere, and who have pushed me to new insights or corrected clear mistakes. So does my story have any meaning for you? I don't know. As we told you when we recruited you, it is your story that matters. Many of your stories are far different from mine. Your ovarian lottery number may have been higher or lower than mine. Indeed, some of you were not born in this country. I am sure many of you come from families with less resources than mine. Some of you had to generate your own ambition to seek higher education and to find your own sources of moral support. But I can say confidently that whatever your story, you won the lottery. Because you are here, like me, about to become a graduate of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Whatever the path that brought you here, you have proven you have the talent, skill, education, and opportunities to be successful. You probably don't realize fully the difference between where you are now and where you were before. It's difficult to remember a time when you didn't know 2 + 2 was 4, or even that numbers were symbols to identify quantities. One of the flaws of the human brain is it does not allow us to hit reverse on our personal DVR and return to a time ignorant of the future. So we do not always see the contributions others make to our own state of being, or how central those contributions become to who we are. As chancellor, I was called upon to make many speeches, some with the opportunity to prepare for them. Looking back on my favorites, I realized that most of them have a common theme, that whatever the issue, I tended to look at its historical development and try to tease out some insight from that history. It has only recently occurred to me that the probable reason I do this is because I was a history major. Interesting enough, I wasn't a very good history major, but something I'm certain stuck, and it forms who I am. I am hopeful that you will have an occasion or two, sometime in the future, to be suddenly struck by how much you have been influenced by your time here, that you can reflect on the person you were when you first came compared to the person you have become. I'm sure the changes you have experienced are in part produced by your increasing age and maturity. I also am sure that in significant part, a product of your interactions with your peers, your faculty, and indeed the university itself. There are many critics of higher education who claim that students are our customers and that we should be more attentive to your demands. I rather think of you as our products, and our focus is to help you create the personal infrastructure on which you will build successful adult lives, to help you build your story, and then to live it out. I do have some news for you. Your story's not complete. Even at my age, I hope I'm not the same person I was yesterday. If that were true, yesterday would have been wasted. I said at the outset that I was not going to give you advice, so I'm not going to tell you to keep learning, stay open to unusual opportunities, push beyond your comfort zone, embrace the diverse communities with whom you will spend your lives. I will only say to you that you are prepared to do all of these things. Whether you do so is up to you. This is a world that needs talent and skills. It needs your best. Prior generations, including mine, have left you with a considerable list of challenges. You needn't go far to find pessimists who see little that is bright in your future. Perhaps those of us who are in higher education have a unique perspective from which to be optimistic. We've had the privilege to interact with you, to see how bright you are, to experience how committed you are to improving the world, to witness your energy and enthusiasm, to evaluate how successful you are when you set out to get something done. Okay, I can't resist. Here's some advice. First, never trust someone over 70 who said he isn't going to give you advice. More seriously, my advice to you as you receive your degree is as follows. Always advance, endeavor, persist, achieve, and enjoy. You come from many places. You will go to many places. We wish you well. Some of you will have to forgive me for the next. Adios y buena suerte. Piria vitae. Vidai o achi kismut. Gongshi gongshi yila pingon. Selamut tingol. Adios a boa sorte. Ma alama. Till we meet again, good luck and congratulations.
My name is Ronnie Green, and I'm the Chancellor-elect of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. And before I do my next task, I just want to take the moment on behalf of all of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln family, our faculty, our staff, our students, our graduating students, and our alums around the world, Harvey, to say thank you. He embodies the advice that he just gave you in those last few words. And what students you may not know is that Chancellor Perlman came to this university in 1959. I'll let you do the math. But he's been here all but 9 years since. And he epitomizes the words, leave something better than you found it. Join me again in thanking Chancellor Harvey Perlman. I have the pleasure today of presenting the Builder Award, or the newest recipient of the Nebraska Builder Award. This year marks the 70th year that the Nebraska Builder Award has been awarded by the University of Nebraska. Since May of 1946, 114 individuals have received this award and have been recognized as individuals who have displayed exceptional service to Nebraska and to our university. Chancellor Perlman, would you please escort the 2016 recipient, Mr. Art Thompson, to the podium? Today we recognize Nebraska native and University of Nebraska-Lincoln alumnus Art Thompson on his merits of exceptional service and vision in his career, life, and philanthropic pursuits. The Thompson family has a long history of civic service to the state and dedication to this university. In 1969, Art's father, E.N. Jack Thompson, also received the Nebraska Builder Award. Art currently serves as president of the Cooper Foundation, a position that he has held since 1990. For more than 25 years, Art's guidance and leadership of the Cooper Foundation has enabled grants to worthy organizations to sustain and support their innovative ideas and ventures of significant promise. His civic service on numerous local and state organizations, such as the Mid-America Arts Alliance, the country's first regional arts organization, the Lincoln Arts Council, the Nebraska chapter of the Nature Conservancy, the Nebraska Arts Association, the Lincoln Public Schools Foundation, and as a trustee of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, shows the dedication and vision to making Nebraska a better place to live. Art has provided unwavering leadership, guidance, and vision in his work on the E.N. Thompson Forum on World Issues here at the university, which is a preeminent lecture series bringing a diversity of viewpoints on international and public policy to our campus and to the residents of the state. Art received both his bachelor's and master's degrees in English from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. He is surrounded with his remarkable family, his wife, Carol Ronan Thompson, also a graduate of UNL, and their children and grandchildren, and there may be a future Builder Award there yet. And who knows, we may be seeing one of those grandchildren on this stage in the future. Chancellor Perlman, it is my honor to present Mr. Art Thompson as recipient of the 2016 Nebraska Builder Award.
In recognition of his outstanding service and vision in bringing education, resources, and need together for the advancement of Nebraska citizens, in honor of his dedication to making Nebraska a better place to live through his work in civic and philanthropic organizations, in gratitude of his loyalty and service to his alma mater, the University of Nebraska confers upon Art Thompson the 2016 Nebraska Builders Award. We will now begin awarding earned degrees. Photographers working under the direction of Grad Images are here today to take pictures of each person receiving their diploma on stage. The company will contact graduates in the near future to offer pictures from today's ceremonies. In separate ceremonies, we have conferred 116 doctorate degrees, 397 master's degrees, and 111 degrees from the College of Law. This morning, the university will confer 2,192 baccalaureate degrees, of which 1,762 of our students are here today. The tradition of receiving your UNL degree on stage is one very few universities in this country honors. Our tradition is to celebrate your achievement today. Since its founding in 1869, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, including today's totals, has awarded 277,171 degrees. Several students have qualified for special honors. Some students have completed the requirements of the University Honors Program, directed by Dr. Patrice Berger. They are wearing scarlet and cream-colored braided cords over their right shoulders. Also wearing scarlet and cream shoulder cords are students who have completed the requirements of the Jeffrey S. Rake School of Computer Science and Management. Would those students who have fulfilled the requirements of the Honors Program and the Rake School please stand and be recognized. Students who have fulfilled requirements for academic honors established by their colleges are wearing special medallions with their academic regalia. Those who have earned degrees with distinction are wearing a medallion with a red ribbon. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Students who have earned their degrees with high distinction are wearing a medallion with a white ribbon. Will these students please stand? Students who have earned their degrees with highest distinction are wearing a medallion with a red and white ribbon. Will these students please stand and be recognized? We will now award baccalaureate degrees from each of the colleges of the university. The candidates will file across the stage in alphabetical order by college as listed in your program beginning on page 28. Each student will receive his or her actual diploma on stage today, carrying on the long tradition of UNL celebrating the achievements of our students. Dr. Ronnie Green, Chancellor-elect, will now introduce the deans.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Engineering will be presented by Dean Tim Way and Dr. David Jones, Associate Dean.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Perlman, on recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I'm honored to present the students who will transform Nebraska and have fulfilled the requirements for their bachelor's degrees.
By authority of the state of Nebraska, vested in the Board of Regents, and upon recommendations from the faculty, I'm pleased to confer upon each of you a bachelor's degree according to your particular curriculum and course of study within engineering, with all of its associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Dean Way and Dr. Jones will now distribute diplomas.
Candidates for degrees in the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources will be presented by Dean Steve Waller and Dr. Aaron Blankenship, Associate Dean.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Perlman, first, thank you so much for your leadership. And upon recommendation of our faculty in the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, it's my honor to present to you those students that have fulfilled all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
By authority of the state of Nebraska, vested in the Board of Regents, and upon recommendations from the faculty, I'm pleased to confer upon each of you a bachelor's degree according to your particular curriculum and course of study in agricultural sciences and natural resources, with all of the associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Diplomas will be distributed by Dean Waller and Dr. Blankenship.
Candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Design and Bachelor of Landscape Architecture will be presented by Dean Scott Killinger and Dr. Rumiko Honda, Associate Dean.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Perlman, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Architecture, I'm honored to present the students who have fulfilled the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Design.
By authority of the state of Nebraska vested in the Board of Regents and upon recommendations from the faculty, I'm pleased to confer upon you the degrees Bachelor of Science in Design and Bachelor of Landscape Architecture with all of its associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Dean Killinger and Dr. Honda will distribute the diplomas.
Candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Education and Human Sciences and Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality, Restaurant, and Tourism Management will be presented by Dean Marjorie Kostelnik and Dr. Beth Dahl, Associate Dean.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Perlman, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education and Human Sciences, I am delighted to present to you all of these individuals who have fulfilled all requirements of the bachelor degree in our college.
By authority of the state of Nebraska vested in the Board of Regents and upon recommendations from the faculty, I'm pleased to confer upon you the degrees Bachelor of Science in Education and Human Sciences and Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality, Restaurant, and Tourism Management with all of its associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Dean Kostelnik and Dr. Dahl will now present the diplomas.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Journalism will be presented by Dr. Frauke Hockman, Associate Dean, and Dr. Mary Kay Quinlan.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Perlman, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Journalism and Mass Communications, I'm honored to present the students who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Journalism.
By authority of the State of Nebraska, vested in the Board of Regents, and upon recommendations from the faculty, I'm pleased to confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Journalism with all of its associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Dr. Hockman and Dr. Quinn will now distribute diplomas.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Business Administration will be presented by Dr. Donna Dudney, Associate Dean, and Dr. Davi Buss, Assistant Dean.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Perlman, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Business Administration, I am honored to present these students who have fulfilled all of the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Business Administration.
By authority of the state of Nebraska, vested in the Board of Regents, and upon recommendations from the faculty, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with all of its associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Dr. Dudney and Dr. Buss will now distribute diplomas.
Candidates for degrees in the Hickson Lead College of Fine and Performing Arts will be presented by Dean Charles O'Connor and Dr. Christopher Marks, Associate Dean.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Perlman, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Hickson Lead College of Fine and Performing Arts, it's my honor to present to you students who have fulfilled all requirements for bachelor degrees.
By authority of the state of Nebraska, vested in the Board of Regents, and upon recommendations from the faculty, I'm pleased to confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music or Bachelor of Music Education, with all of their associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Dean O'Connor and Dr. Marks will now distribute the diplomas.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice from the College of Public Affairs and Community Service at the University of Nebraska at Omaha will be presented by Dr. Teresa Barron McKegney, Associate Dean, and Dr. Chris Eskridge. These students have pursued their degree programs on the Lincoln campus.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Perlman, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Public Affairs and Community Service of the University of Nebraska at Omaha, I am honored to present the students who have fulfilled all requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice.
By authority of the state of Nebraska vested in the Board of Regents and upon recommendations from the faculty, I'm pleased to confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice with all of its associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Dr. Barron McKegney and Dr. Eskridge will now present the diplomas.
Candidates for degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science will be presented by Dean Joe Francisco and Dr. Aaron Dominguez, Associate Dean.
Will all candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Chancellor Perlman, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I am honored to present the students who have fulfilled all requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science.
By authority of the state of Nebraska vested in the Board of Regents and upon recommendations from the faculty, I'm pleased to confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science with all of their associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Dean Francisco and Dr. Dominguez will now distribute diplomas. Good job. Several of today's graduates have completed a course of study and training in the Reserve Officer Training Corps of the Armed Forces of our country. Will be commissioned at a special ceremony later today. Their names appear on page 52 of your program. These new officers of our armed forces will be presented by Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Bond, Commander of the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps and Professor of Aerospace Studies at UNL.
Good morning. Will the candidates who will be commissioned into the United States military this afternoon please stand? Chancellor Perlman, on behalf of the Departments of Military Science, Naval Science, and Aerospace Studies, I'm honored to present to you and the Board of Regents these candidates who, in addition to their academic degree programs, have voluntarily completed a military training program that qualifies them to serve in the United States Army, Navy, Marine Corps, or Air Force. Today, these young Americans will become commissioned officers in the United States Armed Forces, and so they continue a legacy of Nebraskans serving and protecting the freedoms of our nation. They join the ranks of other graduates from this great university who serve or who have served in our nation, many of whom are combat veterans, some of whom have made the ultimate sacrifice. I would invite any other student graduating today who is currently or who has served in the armed forces of our country to also stand at this time. These students are recognized for their service to our country with red, white, and blue honor cords on their robes. The University of Nebraska should be proud of what its military graduates have attained and equally proud of these future officers who will soon begin the service to our country. With the preparation, development, and academic success they have accomplished here at the University of Nebraska, I truly believe these graduates are destined to become outstanding future leaders for America. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to thank all of those who worked behind the scenes to help make this commencement a successful event. First, I would like to thank the members of the Commencement Committee, chaired by Dr. L.J. McElray, and the University Marshal Corps under the direction of Dr. Robert Gorman. Thank you to our singer, Jeremy Brown, University of Nebraska faculty brass and percussion, and organist Dr. Kurt Connect. We extend special appreciation to the staff of the Office of the University Registrar for their work ensuring every graduate received his or her diploma on stage today. Thank you to the staff of Husker Vision, Pinnacle Bank Arena, University Communications, and our Office of Special Events and Protocol for the great care they took in planning every aspect of this ceremony. And lastly, congratulations to our Nebraska Builder recipient, Mr. Art Thompson. Will the members of the class of 2016 please stand? Graduates, in a moment, I will ask you to move the tassel on your mortarboard from right to left, a symbolic gesture that will identify you as a University of Nebraska graduate. I suspect you will readily admit you're not the same person as the one who first enrolled here. The experience at a university is expected to produce change, to build for you a store of knowledge, to give you a set of skills and experiences, to sharpen your thinking, to broaden your horizons. I hope we did this for you. We in turn recognize that you have helped change this university. Your interactions with the faculty have stimulated their own thinking. Many of you have made other very significant contributions. From here forward, your credentials will bear the mark of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. As we have a real interest in your success, you retain a real interest in ours. The pin you received today from the Nebraska Alumni Association designates you as a UNL graduate. Wear it proudly. You are now a part of an alumni network that reaches worldwide. I hope you will continue to be supportive of the university through the association, and when you are in a position to do so, through contributions to the University of Nebraska Foundation. We all hope you will be in a position to do so very soon. Also, please join us for the third annual Congratulation event sponsored by the Alumni Association immediately following the ceremony in front of the Pinnacle Bank Arena. At this point, I'd like to ask all the alumni who are in the audience and in the faculty to please stand and greet our newest members of the Nebraska alumni family. On behalf of the entire university community, congratulations on your accomplishments. Best wishes for your future. Please now move your tassel from right to left as we salute you as the class of 2016. Will the platform party and faculty please rise? Family and friends, please remain seated until the recessional has been completed. The May 2016 commencement exercises are now concluded. University marshals, please begin the recessional.